Hello you guys, and welcome to Abundantly Minimal. My name is Sarah and thank you for joining me today. We are currently in the bedroom and it's going to be a minimalist bedroom tour. It's been quite a long time since I've done one on the channel, and I thought I would go a little bit more in depth about our choices for some of the different bedroom items. In general, I think it's important to keep the bedroom as minimal as possible because really you don't need much stuff in here. It's mostly just for sleeping. So that's kind of our intent, as we have a pretty simplified space. And in general, places are pretty clutter-free. We also are not, your top decorator type person, so this place makes us happy, but we don't really buy into a lot of the traditional bedroom decor. Totally cool if you do, but you might notice that it looks a little bare to you, but this is just what works for us. First of all, I'm sure you noticed that the walls are this beautiful blue color, and that is one of our favorite choices we made. We purchased this condo about 10 months ago and have loved it. We painted this. Hemisphere is the name of the color. We tested out a bunch of different colors when deciding. I'll actually put the home renovation vlog down in the description field if you're curious. We also redid the flooring. Originally it was carpet, kind of nasty carpet, and we switched it to these beautiful dark brown bamboo floors. So that's something that we really enjoy. I personally don't like carpet because it's been a problem with allergies for me in the past. And the great thing is, since being here and not really having any carpet, I'm excited because I have not had any allergy issues like pretty much all year. So it's definitely been a perk for me. And I really like having these bamboo floors instead. A few other structural changes. The light up here is different from the original. There was this really old and dim, brown, dirty lamp ceiling fan combo, and we switched it out to just this really simple design. We didn't find that we needed the fan. I am kind of a sensitive sleeper and I can't sleep if I've got a fan like blowing on me. It's a little high maintenance, but I just like the regular light better. And while we're here, we can talk about the bed. Now this bed is something we've been using for a long time. Jake had it throughout childhood and we've had it as we've lived together the last 5 years. So definitely at some point we should upgrade our mattress. A lot of the estimates of how long you use a mattress range a little bit, but this is definitely probably past its prime. It still feels very comfortable, but that is something we're looking to upgrade. I did actually have a brand reach out and offer a free one, but it wasn't up to my sustainability standards, so I turned the company down. I really like the company Avocado. We don't have their bed, but I think that would be the company we'd most likely go with. It's definitely not in the budget right now, and this bed still feels very comfortable to us. We're not having any pain or anything, but that would be a change we'd like to make in the future. As far as bedding's concerned, we've got sheets from Koyuchi and Under the Canopy. This is just our summer comforter, but we're gonna be switching that out to a thicker one, which is also Under the Canopy. And we try to use organic bedding. When you're looking at the difference between organic and non-organic, I think one thing that makes bedding especially so important to have organic is because you think about how many hours you're spending in the bed, about a third of your life if you're getting enough sleep. From that perspective, it's been important to us to want to make that choice. And because the cost differences are not really that big, it really made sense in the long run, and we find the bedding to be very high quality and we like it. As far as pillows, these are not a decorative pillow, but they're just more of an older conventional pillow. I mean, they are organic materials, but this is not our preferred sleeping pillow. But if we're reading in bed, then it's nice to have the extra pillow to prop up. I don't really do much with decorative pillows. And then these are our actual pillows. These are from Avocado. That was kind of a splurge we made. I had actually previously never actually spent the money to buy like a really good pillow until we bought these, and we've enjoyed them. They're very dense, but I like it a lot. A lot of pillows, I just felt like there's nothing to them. There's no substance. So the fact that it is more dense, it feels like our heads are very supported. So definitely enjoying that as well. Pivoting over here, we've got this dresser. This is the dresser that I use. And then this is the dresser that Jake uses. These were from my grandparents. They had consolidated from 2 houses to 1 house, and so they had a lot of extra furniture, and it was also right around the time we were getting married, so it worked out really nicely for us. We're very appreciative that we were able to have these. And what we keep inside has definitely evolved over time. We used to have them pretty much stuffed with clothes. At least I can speak from my own dresser was stuffed with clothes. These days, the drawers don't really have that much in them. The drawers that have actual clothing and not like socks or underwear, that kind of thing, probably only have about 8 items per drawer, as well as 2 of the drawers are storage for other things. So we keep some different records and paperwork in one of the drawers, as well as I keep a few business items in the other drawer. So from that perspective, we still have the large piece of furniture, but we've been able to switch out and store other things that maybe would have been taking up space somewhere else in there instead of extra clothing. We like to keep the surface here pretty clean, but I use, I guess, what I call a clutter trap to store the items all in one place that I do keep out, which includes the essential oil diffuser, which also helps get a little bit of extra moisture into the air. During the summer, we use it more so because the scents of the essential oil are very nice, but in the winter especially, it also helps just because it's a bit more dry and less humid. Some of my favorite essential oil scents are eucalyptus, peppermint, lavender, grapefruit, and cinnamon clove type blend. There are a lot of different benefits that are talked about with essential oils online, but there's not necessarily too much proven information. Personally, I think I do it more so for the smell of it because it is less toxic than most traditional fragrances and things you might have around your home, such as candles. That kind of stuff usually has more unpleasant ingredients in it. And at this point, we don't have any kids or pets, so there's not any concern with them getting into the essential oils. We keep these here. If I'm doing a bunch of cleaning, I like using grapefruit or peppermint. Eucalyptus or lavender is great when like getting ready for bed. If I just want the house to feel extra cozy, I like using that immunity blend, which is cinnamon, clove, and similar things. I also keep my wedding ring here when I'm not wearing it, and some basic hair ties, as well as just some lotion that I might put on before bed. We also have an alarm clock here, and we do choose to use an actual alarm clock instead of our phones, so it means that we don't actually have to keep our phones in the room with us, which is nice. Over here, this window treatment, we did switch out. This was not the original, but we really love the concept of it. Basically, it's a 2-in-1. We are on the first floor facing the street, so we don't necessarily want to have the window completely open just for privacy's sake, but what we love about this is that you can have it sheer, where it does give you a little privacy, but it doesn't restrict the light. But you can also have it be blackout, which is really nice too, and it does a good job. And so we have the blackout at night, and then in the morning we open them up. Here we have 2 nightstands. One of them was originally purchased actually for my old filming setup that I used back at our past apartment. It was a little table I had my plants on and that sort of thing. So that's kind of where it started. I really liked the look of it. We got a second one. These were ordered from Wayfair, so these were unfortunately not a super sustainable purchase. Back when I was trying to select one that would be used for my filming, I could not find a sustainable version that was within our price range for that particular need. So that is definitely an area we did not do as well on, but just wanted to, be very clear. It's not always a perfect situation. We do have a sleep machine here. This is one of my favorite purchases. As I mentioned earlier, I am definitely a bit of a sensitive sleeper, and the white noise helps block out other random sounds that might be happening. And we, for a while, used a box fan. We used the fan in the bathroom for a while. I tried using the one on my phone, and none of them come close to this. This is so much better than all those other options. I also use a sleep mask, which helps me block out any additional light. Even though we use the blackout curtains, it's nice just to have everything completely blocked out, and it's just a very simple Eco Tools one. I believe it is organic cotton as well. One thing I like about these nightstands is that there's 2 drawers and a shelf underneath. And so I put my pajamas folded up on that shelf, so they're there just for the next night. And then in my 2 drawers, I'll keep things like whatever book I'm reading or different reusable rags that I use instead of Kleenex to blow my nose if I need to. as well as chapstick, basic stuff like that. And then I'll also set water on top of the nightstand as well. And then on the other side of the room, you can see the other nightstand there. There is a salt lamp. Salt lamps are something that a lot of people talk about benefits of. There's not necessarily conclusive data on that, but we enjoy that it's a soft, subtle pink glow, and it's kind of like the night light as we wind down for the evening. So after we're done reading, and if we're just talking before bed, we will have that on, and it's very mellow. As far as along this wall here, we've got the bathroom, which you can check out our minimalist bathroom tour that we filmed previously. I will link it in the description below. This is our linen closet, and we have our regular closet over here. I think at some point I'll do more of a storage type video, but for now, this does conclude our minimalist bedroom tour. Thank you so much for checking it out. All relevant links are listed in the description field, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.